Hey, it's Chris Greenwood here, also known as Manifest from smartmusicbusiness.com and fanbaseuniversity.com. I want to talk about being independent versus being signed to a record deal, and I want to try and explain so that you understand what happens when you sign a deal, because you give away a lot more than you think. Me and my wife really like that show, Shark Tank, and there's this person who had a really awesome business, but they had already given away 75% of their company to other investors. So the sharks were like, well, how can we invest? Like, we can't, there's no more room. Like, we're going to take your last 25%, then you're going to have nothing. We don't want to take your business from you. And this is basically what happens when you sign a record deal. I've released albums independently, okay? A lot of them independent. These first two were really independent. That one was signed, and a few of the other ones were signed. This one's independent. But like, I was selling those myself, and I was keeping 100%. But right when I signed with that one over there, that first one, I gave up 75% of my business. So let's just say that I make $10 a CD, and it cost me $1 to make it. You know, now I'm only getting $2.50 a CD, but we all know that even in stores and online, I don't even see that. Plus, there's all these things subtracted from it, and you don't even get proper freaking statements from a label. And so this is the other thing too, is I pressed this, my new album, for about 91 cents to $1 to make this, and I can sell it for 10, 15, whatever, do upsells, different things like that. But when I signed a deal, okay, these first two albums, they're costing me like maybe $1 or $2 to make, and then when I signed the deal, I had to buy them off the label. I couldn't press them anymore, so I actually had to pay $4 to $5 a CD so that I could just sell it for 10. Okay, so this is another thing I didn't realize that I was giving up when I signed a record deal. And so again, and then there's all these other income streams that the labels are taking. They own the master rights. So there goes your iTunes. You don't see that directly anymore. It goes through them first, and then you're only paid every 3 months or twice a freaking year. I was getting paid every week or every time I did a show or whatnot. Let's talk about touring and the fact that some deals now do a 360 deal. So they're also getting paid for a percentage of your touring. And so this is where I really want to challenge independent artists, if you're watching this right now, that you want to keep your job, okay? And you want to invest and get this thing making you money first, getting your logo done, getting your, more fans, playing shows, getting your website done, getting everything looking really pro while you have your job, while you got, you can call it safety, but like when you quit your job to go out with music and you sign a deal, you better believe you better have a business or something built, because you're only getting paid a few times, every three to 4 months. And then maybe twice a year on sales. I think it's every 4 months, or every 3 months for your publishing, and then twice a year from your sales. How are you supposed to live on that? It's very hard unless you sell thousands and thousands and thousands of albums. I remember when I signed a deal with my lawyer. When I signed the deal, he's like, "Yeah, Chris, you'll make some money on this deal if you sell 50,000 copies." All right, and 50,000 records is a lot of records, man. It's not easy to sell that. Not many artists sell that many records. I have been blessed that I have sold that on certain albums. I've sold over 50,000 just of one album. But that first one I definitely didn't, man. No, we didn't sell close to 50,000 on that. The next one we did. You can't really see it in the image there, but that's a whole other story. But my point is that I'm trying to make, do this for yourself for a while. Learn how to build this business. Learn how to make money with your music. Distribute it yourself. Do your own tours. Get this machine built. If you haven't joined my Fanbase University course or my Facebook Accelerator, even to get 10,000 fans, okay? 10,000 fans is one mark. Getting your logo done is another mark. Releasing a single, then releasing an EP, then releasing an album. All these things add up. Not one of them is just going to, overnight success, but the accumulation and the accumulation of all of them starts to add up towards success. And you chop them off, you check them off, you do that one, then you do the next one, then you do the next one. But just understand, when you're signing a deal, you are giving up at least 75% of your business, at least, okay? Even if you get an advance. In another video, I'm going to explain why you can get a better rate from a drug dealer than you can from a record label. I'm going to film that video right now for you, and look out for that, okay? Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it valuable. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below so that you can get the more content that I'm releasing. Also, if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out this music industry, you want to go full-time with your music, you want to get noticed on social media, or learn how to launch an album, an EP, or just get your music more marketed out there, I want to encourage you to check out my coaching program called Fanbase University. Every single month, I jump on the phone 2 times with my students and I coach them and I teach them how to market their music, how to get noticed, how to handle booking agents, record labels, and just get their music out there. Also, you get access to exclusive training, you get interviews with music industry professionals. If you want to find out more and not do this on your own, not struggle, because I've wasted thousands of dollars on my career and now I want to coach other artists. Check out my program, fanbaseuniversity.com, or click the link below to find out more info.